Hey, great to see you again. Today's announcements is actually a two-parter, but our first part is here with my colleague friend, Rob Hobby. We have a special program coming up this Sunday afternoon. Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Pastor. We have All Saints coming this Sunday, and to commemorate the saints, not only in the windows, but those whom we've known and loved, this is an opportunity in the afternoon for us to reflect on them, to remember them, and also to rejoice in the promise of the resurrection that Jesus offers to each of us. And so I would invite anyone who is interested to come and join us for that 4 o'clock program in the afternoon. Really an opportunity to reflect through the readings, through music, through prayers, and to just kind of sit back and reflect on life a little bit, and even perhaps reflect on the ways those special saints that we have known have inspired us, and reflect on ways that then in our own lives we might be able to mimic them, if you will, and shine on behalf of the kingdom in this world. So we're looking forward to having the chancel choir here, and we have a professional orchestra. We'll be doing hymns and anthems, and as I mentioned earlier, readings and prayers that will reflect on the day.
Yeah. We would encourage you to come and be part of All Saints. All Saints is a special day in the church calendar because it reminds us of that which we say in the creed every week. That we believe in the resurrection of the body, that we believe that our lives do not simply come to an end when we die, and that those who have died are not as far away from us as we sometimes kind of think. While we are not present with us here in this moment, at least physically, it is this promise, that the promise of God, that we will again be physically present together in God's house, as Jesus promises, as with our bodies, with our lives, again with each other. That it's an acknowledgement. It's All Saints is an acknowledgement of that, and to remember those who have died is this ongoing thing, that they're still connected to us.
And among the offerings of music that we'll be sharing on Sunday are 4 movements from the beautiful Fauré Requiem. We look forward to that. We will offer an opportunity to, we'll have candles out here, so that if you would like to come a few moments early and light a candle in memory of a loved one, that's certainly one of those visual ways to remember a loved one. And also, this afternoon opportunity serves another special gift, I think, and that's that we're going to take an offering, a free will offering, to help those who have endured the hurricanes. And specifically, I think we're planning to support and work through the synod, our ELCA synod in the North Carolina area. As we had discussed earlier, Pastor, obviously lots of people have been affected, but especially for the people in North Carolina, this was a real surprise. And so it seems like a unique opportunity to be able to share and to encourage one another here, but also in doing so, use it as an opportunity to uplift others as well.
Churches and congregations in North Carolina to work directly with their synod and offer this as an offering directly to their synod for relief for those who have suffered and those congregations that have suffered in those places. So yes, we would encourage you to also come ready to give an offering of whatever you think is good to that effect as well.
That would be very special.
Yes. So come and be with us Sunday at 4 o'clock. We'll see you in here, in this space, surrounded by these ancient saints, but also the minds and our hearts with those who are most recently died, but with all of us together as God's saints to give thanks for what God does in our lives. And now here we are again, part 2 for this week. And part 2 is my colleague Brian Eastman here with us, and we're here to just kind of fill you in on what's going on over in the kitchen in Wagonalls.
First of all, we are in the nave. We're not in Wagonalls yet, but we'll let you in a moment. We don't have hard hats anymore, though.
We do not have hard hats. Well, I mean, we have hard hats, but we don't have to wear them.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah. So, although the majority of the work is complete in Wagonals, as you can imagine, there is a plethora of fine details that still have to be ironed out. Lots of new kitchen equipment to get in and try out, and which that's ongoing as well. Even stocking the new kitchen with pots and pans and knives and silverware and cups and you name it. Getting there. It is going to be probably a couple more weeks yet, so everybody be patient. I know everyone really wants to get back in there, and we want you back in there too, believe me. We want to get back in the groove of letting people enjoy that space as soon as possible.
Yeah, if you look through the window, if you look through the windows into the kitchen, you'll see stuff has started to get moved in there. If you look through the windows into Wagonals, you'll see, there's lights scattered around. There's still plywood on the floor for moving lifts and carts around because the lights still need to get hung. We still need to figure out how to turn the lights on, though. That's a real thing. So that's happening. We wanted you to know that, the hope is within the next couple of weeks, we hope to at least have part of the reception for the installation to take on November 10th to start taking place in there. And then the actual rededication of that space on November 17th. So the time is really close. Brian is really going crazy trying to get everybody here. If you've ever had anything done at your house, you understand. And you get to the end, right? And everybody thinks we're done, except for the parts that aren't.
Exactly. And when everybody's gone, getting them back is a little difficult. But we're getting there.
Yes.
Have no fear. We are getting there.
Yes. And you can kind of see that things are shaping up, but yet we still got a little bit of time. So thank you for your patience.
Thank you very much for your patience. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, for your generosity, which has helped us make all of this project possible. Absolutely. And when you see it, we think you're going to like it.
Yeah.
So thanks, Brian.
Yep,
thanks for keeping on top of everybody. Thank you for being part of our work here, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.